going back to you. Back to you. Back to you. Back to you. I hope to start going back to you. Back to you.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to semi-final number 2. We have the ThunderFlash up against ESCGaming, and we are kicked off right away, thick and fast. We've got 5 frags already in the server. Make it 7 in quick succession. Make it 8. ThunderFlash coming with the hot start on the ESC map pick as well. So they're going to essentially look at this one like it's a no-pressure map, but for sure, if they can win it, it will certainly put them in pole position. And how's that for a scout shot? Straight on the dome. Oh, fantastic. 997. And now Monster, he's trying to get his own back. He's trying to avenge the death. Maku looking to try to continue his great success from last week. And Swizz with a very well-timed push on short gets himself a frag. Explorative. Well, he's got himself a deagle kill, and he's got his MP9 picked up from Maku. So ESC, they're not out of the round by any means. It's still going to be awkward. Nesty still on the B site with the M4. Doesn't have any utility though, and in fact, as I say that, barely any ThunderFlash players have utility left. It's Pork, Clocku, and there goes the last smoke. And we have 38 seconds left, but like I said, the M4 over on B could cause a lot of problems. Swizz's M4 that's rotated in as well has got himself a kill. And there you have it, ThunderFlash 2-0 up on map number 1. So let's get your predictions in the chat, folks. If you're with us today on this fine Monday evening, Easter Monday evening, ready for work tomorrow, and Maku's ready to go to town on the T's in lower tunnels. Clocku's here as well. 2k for Clocku, 2k for Maku, 1 kill for Swizz, and that's going to be 3 quick rounds for ThunderFlash. As fast as lightning. Excuse the pun. And now Clocku. He's going to be playing short once more, but right now ESC, they're only interested in the B site. All 5 players are in the tunnels, and they're looking to start executing out. Zex opening things up with a nice flash from He-Man. Maku does straight out. Experative is here for the 2k on the flank. And there was kills going down on the B site as well. All in all, only 1 player dropped for ESC. 5 dropped for ThunderFlash, and that's going to give ESC their first round on their map pick. Of course, ThunderFlash choosing to start CT side. Zek gonna get him and his 2 teammates down in lower tunnels right now. Clocku, I think, is aware of what's probably about to happen. They're predicting a mid to B split. I think they're going to be wrong. This is looking very much like a lower tunnel to short. And the Molotovs are going to go out as well. That's a nice lineup. That is something I will be taking to my UKIC Silver games. Pork, though, he's having a good look. And he is quick enough to flick onto Zek's head. Flashbang going out as well. But here we go. It's a mid to B split now. The boost player is still in position, and it's going to be Swizz, but the smoke has completely shafted him. And now it's going to be a free run towards the B site, but Nesty is making him pay for it. And he's done his job. He's got his team into a 2v3 now. And ESC they have to try and make the pay here, and they do just that. He-Man and Experative combine for those 3 kills. And that's a huge, huge round for ESC because ThunderFlash, they can't afford weapons now. So they should be getting this one tied up at 3-3. Do I know what maps were vetoed in regards to the bans? Yes, if you bear with me, ask for this round because the CTs are on an absolute massacre. 4 pistol kills, and Maku uses the Zeus to get it rounded off. Oh no. Don't count your chickens. Oh yeah, I was saying ESC have tied this up at 3-3, but I've cursed them. 4-2 is your scoreline. ThunderFlash with the 5 pistols and the Zeus keep their lead intact. Nice kill from Monster. Right now ESC, they've got themselves pushed up B, or pushed up mid, ready for a B split again. Now, they're taking their time because they're expecting ThunderFlash to react to this and hopefully peek into their angles. But, as we saw before, they're also ready to take it up A short. And it would be the right choice. They've only got one player to really find, and that's Pork playing on car. He has got the AWP play, so they will need to get out with some util and go fast as well, because they don't want that AWP to have enough time to get kill after kill after kill. There's one. And that's not a good start for ESC for this A execute. They still have not done any damage onto Pork. Experatives got a CT rotator, but Pork misses a flick. Gives him another chance, Zek, and he will take it. 3 versus 2, 27 seconds left on the clock as He-Man's trying to tap away, but the AWP of Pork is still firing away, and Nesty will get it rounded up. 5-2. Picks in order for you, Mr. King D. Inferno Band from ThunderFlash and Vertigo Band from ESC. And then Experative Band Overpass. ESC Band Overpass, should I say. And then Pork's Band Mirage. So that has left Nuke. Hopefully that's got you up to date. Good to see fans from both sides in the chat though. ThunderFlash fans in there. We got some ESC fans in the chat as well. It's great to have you all, and hopefully we get an exciting game. And it's looking exciting so far. Still waiting for a real rifle versus rifle round, to be honest. But it's been ruined by what was meant to be an easy round 6. But ThunderFlash, they have not stopped their momentum yet. Plant is going to go down on the B site. And that's going to be a very nice W for ESC. They're not going to win the round, but the Plant did what it needed to do, and that was to get some extra money from an eco. And now ESC, with the full loss bonus, they're going to be in a really nice spot here in regards to economy. 3 players above 6k, which means if they get a plant in this round and lose, of course, they're going to be in a very similar spot. So then, finally, 5 against 5 rifles, and Pork has been the highlight man for ThunderFlash early on. Monster, well, he's had some very good kills as well. Quick look at the scoreboard. It's Nesty top fragging. And He-Man top fragging for his side. But it's still early days. We're only, well, 8 rounds through. This is round number 9. Flashbang going to go out onto mid and to long. And now, ESC are going to start showing some presence towards A. Clocku's had to use a bit of a util with flashbangs. And these ThunderFlash players already think ESC are out, but ESC have just given ThunderFlash way too much time here. And really, ThunderFlash should be taking advantage of it. It's taken them so long to get up long. ThunderFlash should have rotations in play as well. And Pork, there is that AWP. Firing away. He-Man will trade out Monster and make it 2. That's a very nice exchange. Molotov's going to go out, but the smoke is going to be there to help Pork. And I wonder if He-Man just saw the barrel of that weapon as well. Ooh, fantastic. Sees the head and he will find it. He will click on it and suddenly it's all left on Mako in CT spawn. Gets himself into a 1v2. Make it 1v1. Oh, was it dinked as well? I'm not too sure. No bullets left in a magazine of the M4, which is going to give Fantastic a much greater chance that he will take it with both hands. And ESC finally get another round win on the board. It was looking awkward, I've got to say. They got it done, and ThunderFlash now will be able to afford another full buy. Clocku does have the FAMAS though, so it's not an optimal rifle. And it's not optimal util either. It's only one player in fact left for ThunderFlash with 4 util still, and we still got a minute and a half to play. Interested to see the map here that ThunderFlash are opting towards A long, but the issue for them is they've got players sneaking up mid, and that could cause some issues for ESC, but as of right now, everything seems fine. Clocku is playing for info here, and he's got to get flashbanged and he's got to be C. Can he get anything for it? No. Maku's going to trade out. And in fact, Swizz is going to get one as well. Pork's now rotated over to mid, and this is looking good for ThunderFlash. 40 seconds left on the clock. Bomb still in the back pocket of a T, but Swizz is out there, ready to stop them in their tracks. And suddenly, it was all left on Fantastic and his AWP, and he's being stared down by Pork. 7-3. And I'm surprised we haven't seen a timeout out of ESC yet. It's not been going their way. ThunderFlash, they have looked good. But ESC just still happy to keep rolling with the punches for the moment. And it just goes to show they're still confident. Hey, or should I say Molotov goes out from Pork in perfect time. Gives him a free kill onto Zek. And Maku is going to get Fantastic in mid as well. And suddenly there were 2 shots going down. Maku has another. And now it's all up to Monster. Up against 5. Dreams. They do come true sometimes, but I wonder if Monster had been dreaming of this moment the night before. Probably not. But can he do it? I mean, if he does, I'll give 5 subs to the channel. How about that? I don't think it's going to happen. And it's not. The orb of pork is hitting torsos and heads once more. ThunderFlash now 5 rounds ahead. And with round number 8 being on the board, that's guaranteed them the half win. It's now all about how many rounds can ESC get out of their T side. And they want to, for me, they'd want to be aiming for 6. And that means that ThunderFlash are only allowed to win one more round here. So it's going to be a tough task. Let's just say that. But again, all it takes is one bright moment, one insane clutch. Suddenly your team has all the momentum in the world. That's a good first kill for Fnatic to open up the round. That's a very nice entry kill. Because now it's sent question marks to ThunderFlash. Look at them on the minimap. They thought it was going to be an A hit after the kill. Well, no. The dots are slowly looking away from A. They're going to see 2 smokes now, and then their attention is going to be drawn back over towards the bomb site. HE is going to be off target as well. But with 30 seconds left on the clock, just ESC, they're in a really awkward situation here. They need to go and they need a frag. There's one, but it's 1 for 2 and make it 1 for 4. 2 for 4, and now Fnatic has got himself, which was a 1v3, into a 1v1 situation. Fake plant goes out. Nesty not taking the bait. Fnatic trying it again, and the head will be found from Nesty. So that's 9 for ThunderFlash. They still have the chance to get 12. And ESC, well, they've just been too slow to come out of the gates here, to be honest. Three rounds is not going to be enough for the first half. Let's not forget this is their map pick as well, folks. So use that information how you will. For me, coming into this one, I would have had ESC slight favourites, but again, it's very slight favourites. I did not think that Dust 2 would be starting off this one-sided, though. And ThunderFlash have come to play today. Maku, shot doesn't hit. Shot is not going to hit through the door either. As smoke comes out, Modisov's going to go back to stop a push coming in anytime soon. And ESC once again using all of the clock. Which I would say to their advantage, but it really hasn't been to their advantage most of the time. Maku, nice kill through the door, but he's traded out. And now it's going to be down to Nesty on the back of the site. Cannot do it. He cannot get a single frag, and now the rotations are forced to come in. Bomb is going to go down. That's informed 2 players for the ESC side. And now with all these steps being heard, they must know it's all 3 coming through doors. Fnatic just holding door, and he's still wary of tunnels, so they can't be 100% sure it's all doors. But here we go. Flashbang comes in. It's actually going to hit Clocker in the face. Swizz is the last one alive. Not going to happen, though. 9-4 now. And ESC, well, they need to start building a comeback. Clocker is out of cash. Swizz as well. Maku can drop one over. Clocker's going to have to buy up SMG with a couple flashes, but yeah, it's not great for ThunderFlash again. But we've seen ThunderFlash pull out round wins on terrible buys so far. So, and could this be another? Because Maku, he's got first blood. And Clocku, he's waiting at the doors ready. Slight off angle as well. Flashbang's going to come in. They are going to check him, and that's well played from ESC. Smoke goes out onto Xbox. Fnatic sees the legs of Maku, but HE, he's not going to have enough damage to finish him off. Nesty having a look. Still thinks it can come B. But he's very, very wrong because it's all over on the A side. Swizz just doing some jump spots and gets away with it for the moment. Molotov goes out as well. That's going to force him out of position and leaves him in a really tough position as well. Nesty is your last one alive, but it's not for long. ESC finally get 2 in a row. And it was very, very convincing as well. And there's another look at the scoreboard. 15 for Maku. It's 12 for He-Man, the only player for ESC in double digits. And that's a scout tag. And that's an AWP tag. And Pork's going to be the one that finishes him off. How's Pork still alive? I'm not too sure. But it's 2 scouts for ThunderFlash in the last round of the half. And it's a Deagle on Nesty, a Deagle on Clocku. Surely ThunderFlash cannot pull this one out. But again, they've won with a 5 pistol round. They won with a full eco against AKs. So it will not surprise me. And you could see ThunderFlash is gathering as much info as they can here. And Maku, oh, he's got some terrible timing. He will see one, and he will get that kill as well. The range on the Mag 7 is something else. Zek, got to get that C4 planted. 40 seconds left of the clock. That's going to be increased slightly for the bomb plant. Zek, he's out window, has 1, has 2, misses the spray, finally connects, and it's all on Pork with a scout and 13 HP. Needs to be perfect from here. Got to switch out for the AK. Because 1 bullet is all it's going to take. And He-Man delivers it. 9-6 is your half-time scoreline. And a pretty good recovery. Like I said, ESC, the minimum they would have been wanting out of that half is 6. And they've done just that. Now, they need to win the pistol round, otherwise the same woes will continue. But if they do win the pistol round, they're certainly back in the map. And let's not forget, folks, this is their map pick, so they do not want to be losing it. Smoke's come out for B, and it's going to be a B rush. He-Man has one hell of a task to do. The shots are not going to connect, though. And that's the 2 B players for ESC dead. Make it 3 players now. And it's all on Zek and Monster. Monster has already been dinked by a Glock, which is why he's on 9 HP. Zek ready to flood through the doors as well, but there's just so many places to check and not enough people. And that's going to be ThunderFlash winning that most important pistol round. And that is not good news if you're an ESC fan. Force Spy coming out for ESC. Backs to the wall now. They feel like they need to go for it. And if they don't win this round, well, they're in even bigger trouble. 1 for 1 up long with a fair bit of damage. Make it 2 for 1 now. Maku still hanging around, and so is Zek. He-Man trades out, but he's going to be traded out as well. It's all on expletive. Can he deliver some absolute magic? He's going to be flanking for an AK. or a weapon of some sort. Galil there on the floor, I believe. He's going to need to get a kill first, or is he? No, they're going to give up the angle. Just going to play the percentages. Nice flash gets him 1, but it's not enough. ThunderFlash now get 11, and ESC, well, they're going to be on an eco for this one. Flashbangs up long, and they're going to get a lot of sound because Experative is the man with the deagle. He's staring right up long. Fnatic, nice double dink onto Pork, and that's going to get him an AK. But the players elsewhere on his side are dropping, and that is not good news. ESC now need to save the AK. They cannot go for this round because the money's just going to be awkward. Monster without a gun, he could afford to do so, but Swizz, he's seen the last. And that's going to be the AK traded for the MAC-10 as well. And ThunderFlash, well, they're in complete pole position here for picking up map number 1, which, once again, if you joined in us late, is the ESC map pick. Clocku trying to get first blood, does a lot of damage onto Fnatic's AWP, but he's still alive and kicking. 4 HP, no problem. And when you have the AWP, when you are on low HP, it doesn't really matter. As long as you hit your shot first, you will win and you will stay alive. Also, thing to point out as well, that ThunderFlash, they don't have any HE grenades to find him. So the guns are going to need to do the talking. Nesty, here's the steps, gonna have a peek. Molotov's gonna go out to stop him pushing for it. And a smoke to finish off as well. Flashbang goes out, forces Zek off the angle, swings out for the tray, does get one, expects the second player to be close. The flash is perfect for him. Great flash from Fnatic, but now it's all on Clocku and Maku. Zek's actually dropped to CT. Exploratives on the flank. Last player's been called out over on the A site. And he's going to go collect the bomb. Maku, though. Or excuse me, Clocku. Just too much of a task for him. And Explorative, a great round from him. And ESC finally win a CT round. They're going to need a lot more consecutively, though. Otherwise, ThunderFlash, they will be running away with a match. Timeout comes in, and it's out of ESCGaming. Timeout over. And we're ready to go again. ThunderFlash, 5 rounds in the lead. Looking to make it 6. ESC Well, they're still with a mountain to climb, but bit by bit they can certainly climb, which I consider to be Ben Nevis right now. Ben Nevis, I believe that's a mountain in Scotland. Or is it a volcano? I can't remember. Someone help me out in chat. Swizz, gonna throw the CT. Smoke and expletive. Well, he's going to be turning around and paying his attention towards mid doors. He-Man's going to flash himself in. It's going to be a well-timed one. Expletive's going to finish off Cloku. He-Man's going to swing from window. And it's a perfect round from ESC. Well, not quite perfect. Maku does get another kill. But it's a great, great round for ESC nevertheless. They want to be keeping players alive to boost that economy. They do not want to be losing any more players, and they won't. Fnatic does get the kill. Zek and Monster, well, they're going to have to drop over. But other than that, good round for ESC. And suddenly, they are very close to only being 3 rounds away from the lead. Monster again playing B doors, and he's playing them well. Expletive also playing well over on this CT side. Dinks onto Maku are going to do a lot of damage as well. The flashback is actually going to flash himself. And ESC, well, you're starting to feel some sort of momentum swing now, aren't you? Because it doesn't feel like ESC are ready to give up just yet. They are looking very, very strong still. A nice first blood for Zeka. That is huge for his team. That's B site completely cleared, and now they can start putting their attention towards A, especially now the fact that the smokes are coming out. Molotov's going to go down. It's going to be slightly too late. Fnatic having to back up to Ninja, and he's going to try and play around the smoke. I'm not sure if that's a one-way or not, but he's got himself in a good spot, but he's going to be quickly found. And now it's a 3 versus 3 post-plant situation. 3 versus 2 now post-plant. I think it was Expletive or... Yeah, it was Expletive that got a kill, and now both of these players, Nesty and Cloku, are stuck on A side. Double Molotov's going to do a lot of damage to Nesty, and now Cloku's got himself stuck in Goose. Cloku tried to spray through the smoke, has 1-2, not quite. He-Man 14 HP, just enough to win his team the round, and now ESC, they're in double digits, and they're only 2 away from tying it up. No lower tunnels push this time. And instead, ESC, they're just going to use their util towards tunnels and hope for the same result. Smoke's going to go out. That's going to prevent a push for an extra 20 seconds or so. And now, if you're ThunderFlash, what do you do here? Do you leave your 2 players ready to lurk, or do you have them hold rotations? Do you get them to come and pinch B? I'm not so sure. It looks like they're going to do none of the above and actually just go straight back to B. Brave call from ThunderFlash because there's only 40 seconds left on the clock. It's a perfect flash again. The great flash play coming out from ESC as of recent. And that's just another perfect moment to show. Great flash, easy kills. And Fnatic gets his side within 1 round win. But it's a big round for both teams. The issue is ThunderFlash haven't got enough money to buy. They're on the Deagles and they're on long and they're getting slayed. And Swizz with the Deagle in hand trying to get something done himself. He-Man's going to find Mako in mid. But it's all on Swizz. He has managed to retrieve the bomb. Going to start heading towards the B site, I'd imagine. And it's good timing because the 2 players up long are not going to be wary to it. And I wonder... Oh, Fnatic, did he see him? I'm not sure. It looked like he was convinced with his knife out. But Swizz is going to punish him for it. And now, is he going to accept the player in mid? No, he's not. And that's going to be another round win for ESC. And suddenly we're tied up. Look at the streak of rounds here for the CTs. He-Man top fragger for his side. Maku still top fragger for the server though. If it keeps going this way, it will be He-Man. When it's all said and done. Monster, nice kill. Onto him, He-Man gets 1. Zek actually gets a 2-piece. And works his way down to ramp. And now he's stuck. He does manage to get another one. So it's a 2v2. Make it 2v1. Nice shot from Pork onto the car player. That smoke is not ideal. That smoke leaves a gap as well. An expletive. Well, it's all on him. Try and bring home the goods for his team. Flashbang goes out. Pork's going to peek before it connects. And ThunderFlash get their lead right back. It did not last for long, the tie. And bear in mind as well, ESC have never led at any point in this match. They're going to have to be waiting another few rounds if they want that to happen. Money up for ThunderFlash this time, but the issue is it's all doing damage onto ESC. B site open, or is it open? They're not checking for expletive. He sprays 1, not quick enough to get Swizz. Swizz is just too quick. So he gets the other Fnatic, not seeing the other player play at Xbox. And there you have it. ThunderFlash 2 away from the Dust 2 win. Swizz opens things up with the CT weapon. That Molotov is not going to connect out of Maku. But are these pistols going to connect? That's the question that's about to be answered. ESC are still looking for frags. They're not going to get any. 15-12 and ESC, they're playing for overtime at this point. They're going to need 3 round wins in a row. And here we go, backs against the wall for ESC now, because they're not going to be playing another map pick in this series anyway. Obviously, winner of this best of 3 goes through to the final, and they will meet ESCGaming, who won earlier on today. So congratulations to them. They will be watching this match with binoculars, watching everything as closely as possible. Fnatic's got things opened up into his side's favour, and that's something that they haven't really been doing a lot of. ESC's getting first bloods. Oh, Expletive actually spots a player. And he's going to be relying on the car player to help him out here. Zek over on A, nothing to do just yet. A trade goes down. And Fnatic, he gets one in mid, looking for the short player. Dink finally connects, and suddenly it's a 1v1. Pork, highlight player for his team. 23 frags. His AWPing has been sensational. And Fnatic, 38 HP. His HP's not going to be that relevant up against the AWP. Pork has him down to a T. ThunderFlash pick up map number 1, 16-12, and we will be heading over to Ancient, which is the ThunderFlash map pick, in about 5 minutes time. Don't go anywhere, stay put, you do not want to miss this one.
Just take young, baby, just take young. You're not as cold as me. Cold as me. Cold as me. Cold as me. You're not as cold as me. Cold as me. Cold as me. Cold as me. Motherfucker, stop pretending. Stop pretending. Stop pretending. Stop pretending. You're not as cold as me. Cold as me. Cold as me. Cold as me. Motherfucker, stop pretending. Stop pretending. Stop pretending. Stop. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. You're not as cold as me. I don't give a fuck. Cold as me. Cold as me. Cold as me. Cold as me. Motherfucker, stop pretending. Stop pretending. Stop pretending. Stop. Motherfucker, stop pretending. Stop pretending. Stop pretending. Stop pretending. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. You're not as cold as me. I don't give a fuck. Cold as me. Cold as me. Cold as me.
Welcome back, ladies and gents, and we are now over on Ancient, where we will see potentially the last map of the semi-final. It's backs up against the wall for ESC now, because ThunderFlash ended up coming out with a 16-12 win on Dust 2. Monster comes out with 2 kills. And He-Man, the USP without the barrel. Oof. Really doing some utter destruction on the planter. Fnatic playing the smoke. And this is going to be an awkward post-plant situation for ESC, but not now as they found the first. And it's all on Pork. What can he do from here? The plant is not being stuck. And Fnatic's going to play it perfectly. He will get the bomb defused. And He-Man, well, did his job. Did not get a kill, but held one of the angles and made Fnatic's life a lot easier. And ESC strike first. So, what are we going to see on Ancient? Are we going to see a trade of maps? Happens way too frequently in this game of Counter-Strike. Or will ThunderFlash be advancing their way to the finals in probably about 40 minutes time? Well, only time will tell. They are on T side Ancient, so it's not going to be an easy start to the map for them. But Swizz, oh, nice trade, nice spray. Finds one, and it's a 2v1 in favour of ThunderFlash. And Clocku's going to turn away for the flash just at the right time. And ThunderFlash, well, they strike back. Tech pause coming in because one player from ThunderFlash has unfortunately dropped out the server. Hopefully it shouldn't take too long. In the meantime, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and quickly grab a water. It's got to stay hydrated, all you gamers out there. And I'll be right back, and I'll be quick because it seems Nesty is now back in the server alive and kicking. We are back and we are right in the action. Round 4. ThunderFlash getting their lead on the T side of Ancient, and Zek with the USP is causing some damage, but it's not going to be anywhere near enough for ESC to pick up the round, as Maku's pulled out a Glock to make things even, and he's going to get 2. Here we go. ThunderFlash now in a very, very good position. Clocku's got them even in a better position with first blood. And Maku has opened up the A site. A site has been taken. And now, if you're Monster and He-Man, you've got to be saving here. You have to consider the save. And they will do just that. Will they find Swizz though? Or will Swizz find them? Swizz will find them, but he won't kill them. Information has been gathered though, and now look at your minimap. Look at those T's. Hunt down the blue dots like a pack of wolves. And Banda, don't know if you're in the stream, but check out something I found on Lexagreen, which was oops, excuse me, which is quite useful if you're duo streaming. Oh, He-Man gets a kill. Where are we? Here. Look at this. Hello. And let's see where the CTs decide to go. And it's going to be a mid-stack. And unfortunately for them, it's going to be the incorrect call, because it's going to be a B-stack out of ThunderFlash. And they are not stopping. They're going to be running onto an empty B site. One player has rotated over. That's going to be about it for the round. Maku just trying to find something. Swizz is finding some action in CT spawn. Maku creeping through cave into Jaguar, and there you have it. That's going to be another ThunderFlash round, and this is not looking good for ESC. Their fans, if they're not worrying yet, I'll be surprised, because T-side Ancient is probably one of the weakest T-sides on any map in the pool right now. And ThunderFlash, well, they've got themselves a very, very good lead going forward, and He-Man just holds on to his AK. Buy coming out for ESC now, and they really do need to start picking up some rounds here, otherwise ThunderFlash, they could easily run away with this one. He-Man does give a step away, and that's going to be a team HE. Oh, and the gap in the boxes. He's going to tee up Zek for a nice kill onto Swizz, and that's much better from ESC. However, Clocku is out on B. Oh, expletive. Oh, he's got an opportunity here to play with the smoke. He's not going to be quick enough, though. And that is the A site clear. But they don't know it. ThunderFlash. Fanatics had to rotate to red. And look at this. Clocku, he's got himself in CT. And now it's a 3-on-1 if they head to the A side. That AWP is going to connect. It's not going to connect on 2, though. Go TV. Or should I say Auto Director, just too slow to catch those kills. And looking awkward from here, to be honest. He-Man has got himself in a 1v1, though. Post plant, he does have a kit, so he can take his time. Oh, hello, Nesty, he says. And that's going to be the round. That kill looked very, very odd. Can you please try and keep the chat in English as well, guys? It would be very much appreciated. But here we go once again into another bye round for ESC. And they're looking to continue a nice little win streak here because, like I said, they want to be coming out with this half a minimum of 9 rounds. If not 10, to be honest, considering how heavily CT-sided Ancient is. Zex had to rotate to Donut to try and help out with this A-hit that's come out from ThunderFlash. They're straight on the site. They have Tomb taken. Flashbang comes in for Swizz. The jump's actually going to hinder him a little bit, as it's now a 4v1. Make it 4v none. ESC strike again. And now, money is starting to creep in to an issue as an issue for ThunderFlash. 3 players still have a decent amount of money, but Swizz and Nesty now need to start receiving drops. Zex open things up in mid, and He-Man has opened up B. Zex in a flank as well, and he's got his second of the round. He-Man has his second. Monster will finish it off just like that. What a quick round out of ESC. Blink and you missed it, and now ThunderFlash, they cannot buy. A lot of util used, but actually there's nothing going down on B. It's all kicking off on A as ThunderFlash are straight into Donut. As Maku trying to find something. Excuse me. But Clocku has got himself in a 1v2 here. The issue for him, he's on 14 HP. Takes the AWP. And he's going to need some one-bullet kills. If he wants to win this one. But the AWP barrel has been spotted. And He-Man's going to gobble that kill up. And ESC are on a decent comeback now. And they are looking dangerous. Nice taps from Zek. Gets himself another first blood. And Swizz playing for him now. Gets the kill. He's going to smoke off Ziglo. Not convinced he's the only one there. He-Man going to throw a molly. Stop anyone else from creeping up mid-connector as well. Monster, though, going to play around this smoke. And he's played it to perfection. 2 frags for him. However, Pork's cleared out 8. And now Nesty with the bomb. Has to get some good timing here. He's not going to get any. That's the bomb dropped. The bomb has been found. And now Pork is in a near impossible 1v3. ESC managed to get their first lead since pistol round. He-Man, 10 kills for him now. Maku, once again, these two guys proper battling it out on this Monday evening. A multi-European international side for ESC. But the Polish team from ThunderFlash, they have been the better team so far. Nesty getting himself on to be with a flashbang, gets Monster and gets an M4 as a reward. Experative, though, is going to be there to fight him out. Klocku with the Tech 9, last left alive, has got one, but he's going to get no more. ESC, another fast round win for them. They have 7, and they are creeping up to that round 10. Look at this. 4 men up mid for ESC. Flashbang goes out, not going to connect. It's going to be a terrible flashbang. It's only going to flash themselves, and that is a ball drop. 3v1 now. And they have put it on a plate for ThunderFlash. And this is going to be awkward. It's not going to be easy. It will not be done. Swizz is going to finish it off. Disaster for ESC. Delight for ThunderFlash. They've got 6 rounds on the board on T-side Ancient. And it could really well be 7 or 8 if they win this round. It's double AWP and there's no money left in the pockets for ESC. And only 2 rounds remain in the half. Huge round for ESC. Oh, and the steps are being heard. Maku's got to trade out that kill on Nesty. So it's a 4v4 He-Man on 10 HP, though. I'll tell you what, 3 CTs now on 15 HP or less. This is awkward. Experative playing the corner. Is he going to be found, though? He will be found. Smokes have landed perfect for ThunderFlash to get onto this B site, and now they have to retake 2 versus 3. Flashbang goes out. Fnatic having a peek around onto the B site. Not going to find anything, though. ThunderFlash are not giving them an inch, and Maku's going to take them a mile. 7-7 now, and realistically, it should be 8-7. Like I said, ESC have no money to play with coming into this round. They have M4s, but it's no util. And no kits either. Would have liked to have seen Experative just go for an SMG and get a kit in play. But Nesty has got Zek. Fnatic's been found as well. That Famous from Experative's only going to be good enough for 1. And it's now a 3v2. Make it 3v1. And this will be ThunderFlash winning the T side of Ancient. And they are in a very, very good position from going on to the CT side. Nothing Monster's going to be able to do here. Everything being thrown at him. They know where he is as well because he stepped in a Molotov. There comes another Molotov. And there's some M4 bullets to the face for good measure. Pistol round now. And if you look at the minimap, it's going to be advantage ESC because they have got the A site 5 versus 2 at the moment. Nesty's going to be first contact, and he has 3-4! And he's about to have the ace. Is he going to get it? Yes, he is! Some great shots coming out from Nesty. And he's got his side off to the perfect start for CT side Ancient. He's not had a lot of kills in this game. But when he has got kills, they have been very influential. Pork swinging out with Maku. Eventually. Doesn't want to be taking these fights one by one, though, that's for sure. He's going to have to try and spray away. He's got 15 HP. Kwaku's here to help out. Tag's going through the box. Not going to be enough to finish it off. And suddenly, it's a 1v1. How has this happened? Just terrible shots coming out from ThunderFlash. If I'm being perfectly honest. But because Nesty's so pushed up on B here, he knows that this is going to be a fake out of He-Man. And the issue for He-Man is he is one M4 bullet away from being killed off. He needs to be perfect. He needs to try and catch Nesty from behind to give himself as best of a chance as possible. But Nesty, he is creeping to CT. I think he's going to get there just in time. He must know he's low HP because USP is out. And he's not going to find the shots. So He-Man gets a round win for his side. And it was a terrible, terrible buy, don't forget. First of all, we saw it on Dust with ThunderFlash winning the eco. Now over on Ancient, we see ESC winning with the eco. Zek is looking like he's going to make it 9-all here. First frag to him. ThunderFlash, they look stuck behind the smokes. It's pretty much going to be a lot for this one. Pork stuck in Donut. They know where he is. Does get Zek through the smoke. But that's going to be it. 9-9 and a T-sided masterclass coming out from both sides. ESC are not ready to be done with the Phoenix League season yet. Oh, this is going to be action, though. Fnatic spray down in mid. Gets him 3. It's going to be 5-1 for kills. In favour of ESC, of course. And they finally get the lead back again. How long can they hold on to it for, though? That's the question. And now they're going to be going through what they want to do next. Because they have called in the timeout. Taking this one seriously, they are certainly not thinking this one's done yet, because like I said, as soon as ThunderFlash start getting weapons into play, that's when the trouble will start to come ESC's way, because a CT side with full util, full rifles, especially AWPs as well, so hard to break. They really have to be making mistakes for you to get into sites. But a timeout has now been completed. ESC here. What can they bring to the table for ThunderFlash to deal with? They are a round ahead, but they are a map down. They are 7 round losses away from being out of the playoffs. But it's looking good for ESC once again. 2 kills early on in round number 20. And it's a 3 versus 5. Nesty is going to be mollied out of Red Room. Nowhere for him to go. But Clocku has rotated in perfect time. Nearly gets 3. Going to be good enough for 2. And suddenly, with Nesty finding a rotator in mid and a kill in CT spawn, ThunderFlash are looking good. He-Man's nade and spray is going to do the goods. It will do the job for his team. And ThunderFlash did not see that one coming. It's now going to be a B hit. And there's only one player for ThunderFlash over on B, and that's going to be Swizz. Boost comes in. 1D not going to connect though. It will connect onto Zek, but only the chest. Smoke going out. Flashbang as well. And Fnatic though, he is storming down the B site, and it's just brilliant out of ESC. Yes, they're up against the pistols, but you've still got to hit your shots, and they're doing just that. ThunderFlash could have had rifles in this round, and it still would have been the same outcome, to be honest. Fnatic, he's on for the ace still. He wants it. He's got 4, he's got 5. Fnatic gets an ace to reply to Nesty's ace in round 16. And ESC now, they have a 3-round lead. Pork has finally got an AWP into play. And let's see how he's going to use it. He's in mid, going to be smoked out. Does have a slight gap in it, which is interesting. He's going to be looking, but he's not going to be finding anything because all 5 of those T's, they are currently chilling in A main. And here we go, execute coming in. Nesty playing Tombs this time round. Molotov's going to connect there. Just going to run through it, and that's going to do a serious amount of damage. HE grenade going down as well. He-Man's knocked down to half HP. Nesty's going to swing out, and he's not going to get another ace as he is. Oh, boy. Nesty's on a tear for the second half of Ancient. And ThunderFlash are looking alive. Pork's AWP out in full force. First blood, thank you very much, he says. Swizz's spray not going to connect. I think it might have connected just on Monster, but 72 HP left. Does get him in 1-tap range, but Pork's hit a spot here. And he has been finished off. Oh, Monster's been dinked now. And you can see ESC are quite reluctant to push this, because they don't have any control of ramp whatsoever. Nesty played CT. He's on cleanup patrol. And He-Man, he's surely going to be second best here. No! Swizz misses the shot. And now it's 3v3. Clocku try to get him coming out of cave. They're not going to pre-fire him. And Nesty will win another round for his team. 12-11. This one is coming down to the wire. Are we going to get all 30 rounds? Well, I'm not sure. If I had a gun to my head and I had to choose now, I'd say no. So I still think ThunderFlash are in pole position for winning the round, and the HE grenade's gonna do a lot of damage. Expletive is last left alive. He's still back behind the doors. He is not wanting to move one bit. Maybe he's playing the game in VR or something. I can imagine this situation being very, very scary. But here we go. Tied up once again. And ThunderFlash are starting to build some economy. And it's looking dangerous. ESC, they've still got a player on a deagle. And that is not what you want to see. If you're an ESC fan, of course. If you're ThunderFlash, you're absolutely loving life. And especially after Nesty gets first blood traded out. So that will mean Monster can go and pick up a weapon on either his teammate or opponent. He will opt for the teammates. And right now, it's just Swizz keeping control of B ramp here. Clocku making sure they do not progress onto the site. But this is a close one. And you could see the tension in server right now. It's 4v4, 55 seconds left on the clock. And we have not seen many of these rounds on Ancient. We saw a few on Dust 2, but certainly not on Map 2. And you could see the players completely understand what's at stake here. No one wants to make a mistake. A huge round in the grand scheme of things, because if ThunderFlash win, ESC are back on an eco. And especially if they don't get their plant, it looks even worse. They should be getting a plant though, because the rotation from Pork is heading out towards B, but they have not committed. Number 4, Expletive, has sold that perfectly. He-Man is on the side. Pork's headshot through the box, it must have been. Landed perfectly. Fnatic's left on the A site. 2v2 now. And Expletive is a late player. Going to be coming through. Donut Fnatic still shifting on the site. Swizz has found him though. And he's going to stick the bomb. He thinks he's over at B still. Expletive's going to play the diffuser first. And he's going to be punished. ThunderFlash get their lead back. And they are 3 rounds away from being Phoenix League Season 10 finalists. And like I said earlier on, if you missed the action earlier on, ESCGaming advanced to the finals earlier on today. Not too long ago, actually, a couple of hours ago. So they will most certainly be watching this one with a concentrated eye. Right now, though, ThunderFlash, they can't be thinking they're in the final yet. Still a lot to do from here. These pistol rounds do come with a lot of danger, as we've seen in this series so far. Both sides winning their fair share of ecos and the deagle rounds as well. Expletive playing a slow mid. But ThunderFlash just willing to give it up. They have the AWP from Pork holding it down. And he's going to go to town now, that's for sure. There's one. Just too slow on the second. Not going to get any more. And Expletive's going to find him. 4 versus 2. And now Swizz is going to be hearing all these steps. And he knows that they will not be concentrated here. But He-Man turns just in time. And like I said, don't count out the deagle or the deco rounds, because they always seem to get it done. Clocku's left in a 1v2. And a bomb defuse needed. And he is in a lot of trouble here. Expletive on low HP, but he's still going to need to find He-Man. And with the way the round's looking, oh, the timing just not there for him either. Gets the first. He knows where the second is. I think he might have just spotted the hill. He's actually going to jump up, is he? No, he's going to swing out of the smoke. That's the low HP expletive. And ThunderFlash, thanks to Clocku, 1v2, clutch defuse. Get themselves 2 rounds away from being in the final. And like I said, with the way the money was looking, with the way ThunderFlash were looking, it did not look as if we were going to get the full 30 rounds. And it's still the same. It does not look like ESC will be getting onto 14 rounds unless they win this one. If they lose this round, well, it's all said and done. Pretty much anyway. ThunderFlash will have 3 match points. And ESC, well, they'll be on terrible buys. They'll be on Deagles again. Bit of a utility battle and exchange coming through from Cave. Clocky's going to flash himself in back into control, but he's going to eat a HE grenade. Doesn't do a lot of damage though, strangely enough. Only 8 points worth of damage, even though it was pretty much right next to him. Looked like it should have been a solid 20 to 30. But obviously not. Good to see you here, Konzo. Clocku saying good to see you up ramp, but the spray's just not going to be there for him. And the HP's not going to be there for him either. He is a dead man. 4 versus 3 now for the T's. And they really do need to hold their ground here. This is a huge, huge round for ESC. Lose this one, you're pretty much going home. Maku, though, is trying to send them home. And 3 blue kills in the kill feed have left Zek in a 1v3. Stops the defuse coming in, but it's not going to be enough. Nesty with another 2k. Has got ThunderFlash onto 15. The plant does secure ESC another buy round, of course, with the full loss bonus. But the mental pressure as well that comes with the other team being on match point. This is tournament life point for ESC. They've got to go up against 3. Nesty's got a nice kill. Great self flash from Maku. Gets the avenge kill. Can actually HE as opposed to holding the angle. But the utility from ThunderFlash has been way too much. And ESCGaming are sent home packing. ThunderFlash will advance to the finals. And they will be fighting up against Leo Gaming. Oops, excuse me. For the championship of Season 10. That has been it from me today, folks. What an exciting series. And we hope to see you for the final. Make sure you've dropped a follow on the channel. And we will see you next time. Goodbye.